Hello my dear learners, welcome back to this online learning platform of Shrivaswa Public School. Now I welcome you to another session of the chapter Expert Detectives. We have already completed first part reading and explanation in previous video. I hope you completed that video. So let's recall some important information or first part story before moving on to second part explanation. In first part, we have studies that there are two children who is Maya, 10-year-old girl, and Nishad, who is 7-year-old boy, and also called as Seven because of his name, which is mean the seventh note of music. And they are called as expert detectives of the chapter. So children, they both detectives are investigating about Mr. Nath, who is one of the patient of their mother, who is professionally a doctor. Let's see the different opinion of both children about Mr. Nath. See children, here Nishad thinks Mr. Nath is poor man. Maya thinks Mr. Nath is a crook on the run or a thief who run away from snatching lots of money. Nishad doesn't believe him to be a criminal. He never ever accept the line from Maya that is criminal, and Maya is very confident that he is a criminal. And Nishad used to think that he is so thin probably because he is poor and can't afford to eat. According to Nishad, the appearance of Mr. Nath was too poor and he looks so thin because he can't afford to eat. He can't pay the bill of food. But Maya thinks that he has millions of rupees and assures him that Ramesh brings him meals. Mr. Nath told us that he doesn't work anywhere, so how can he have money for food? When Maya said he has millions of rupees, then Nishad asked her that he doesn't go for work, how come it is possible to have that kind of huge amount? Then Maya exactly interrupted here and she said he must have hidden money, silver, gold in that trunk in his room by robbing other houses. Then Nishad replied, what rubbish, what nonsense you are talking. Then Maya said, no, I am very well. I know what I am talking here. So now let's start the second part, reading as well as explanation. So lastly, we end up the first part by the line, both the children got the holiday because of heavy rain. So now let's start from there itself. I wrote in a large block letter, catching a crook, expert detectives Nishad and Maya Pandit by appointment to the whole world. Then I began writing. About half an hour later, I turned towards Seven, who was laying on his tummy, chin cupped in his palms, reading comics. Want to hear what I have written? I asked. So here, Maya's thought of utilizing this unexpected holiday due to heavy rain. So she note down all information of Mr. Nath on a sheet. That time Nishad was lying on bed and enjoying his comic books. Then she asked her brother to listen what she has written on that paper. So he looked up questioningly. I have listed all the facts we know about Mr. Nath, which might help us to trap him. I said, want to hear? Seven nodded. Fact number 1. I read, his name is Mr. Nath. We must discover his first name. Do you think that's his real name, Maya? Nishad asked. Probably not. I said, most crooks have an alias. I added a big question mark after Nath. Fact number 2. I read on. The tenants at Shankar House say he is mad, strange and unfriendly. Fact number 3. He doesn't talk to anyone and he is a mannerless man. But he did talk to us, Maya, and Mummy says he is very polite. Nishad interrupted. Alias mean an alternate name for thief, for robber, which has given by others because of his bad works. And tenants means resident or a property holder. Note it down in your textbook because I am not going to list out those difficult words separately. So while explaining itself, you note it down in your textbook with pencil. Tenants means resident or property holder. So children, here in this part, Nishad look at her sister, his sister, in confused manner, and she said that I have listed out some facts about Mr. Nath. Will you listen? Then he nodded his head. When she asked to listen, then he was looking at her questioningly. Then she said, I have listed out some facts of Mr. Nath. Will you listen? Then he said, yes. Said first fact is his name is Mr. Nath, but we have to discover his first name. Then Nishad interrupted here. Do you think he is Mr. Nath is his real name? Or then Maya said, yes, most probably thief will be named as alias. So she put question mark on that fact. After that, she said fact number 2. He lives at Shankar house. The neighbor says that he is mad and behaves strangely. So, this is the fact number 2, and she was going on with the fact number 3. He never interact with others, and also he was a mannerless man. Then Nishad interrupted and says here that about fact number 3, he talked with us, and also mummy says that he is a very polite man and nice person. So for that, Maya said he had to be polite with us because he is taking treatment from our mother. So there is no other choice to him. Now let's move on for the next slide. He only talked to us because he had to, I said, and since he was under mama's medical treatment, he had to be polite. So Maya, for that opinion of Nishad, she said here that he had to be polite with us because he is taking medical treatment by our mother. So fact number 4, he doesn't receive any letters. 7 nodded. Oh, okay, yes. Number 5, he has been living in room number 10 of Shankar house for more than a year. I continued. Fact number 6, he doesn't work and sits in his room all day. Fact number 7, the kids in Shankar house and even some of the grown-ups are scared of him. Fact number 8, he has no visitors except for a spectacled, fair, fat man who visits him on Sundays for lunch. Fact number 9, food and tea are taken to his room by Ramesh from the restaurant downstairs. So children, here in this slide, fact number 4, a person who lives in society but never ever receives any letter or any official notices from post, then it is quite doubtfully. So for this fact, 7 also, Nishad also nodded. Fact number 5, he is the rent holder of Shankar house who lives in the house number 10 from last 1 year, and this is the fact, living in the Shankar house room number 10 from last 1 year. Fact number 6, he never goes out for work, simply stays in his house all the time. He doesn't go for work. Fact number 7, the outlook or appearance of Mr. Nath is quite scary due to his physique and marks on his face. So children of Shankar house and other kids scared of him because of his appearance. Fact number 8, most importantly, he lives alone. And the fact number 8 one is very important. He lives alone and he doesn't have any friends. No one visits to his house except a visitor who visits on Sunday, who looks tall, fair, fat and wears spectacles, who visits on Sunday for lunch every Sunday. So fact number 9. Now let's come for his eating habits. He takes food from Ramesh restaurant 2 times in a day and never cares about particular food and pays bill and tips well immediately. He doesn't care what he eats, pays his bill immediately and tips well. That ends my list. I have forgotten anything. 7. So lastly she listed out the fact number 9, which she was talking here about the eating habit of Mr. Nath, which he is taking from Ramesh from his downstairs restaurant, and he pays the bill as well as tips to Ramesh immediately. So after this, after completion of her list outed things, she asked to 7 or Anishad that whether I have forgotten anything. So here she, after this, okay, Nishad had obviously not been paying too much attention to my list of facts. All he could say was, poor man, Maya, he must be so lonely if he doesn't have any friends. How can a crook have friends, idiot? I almost shouted. At least he has one friend, the one who meets him on Sundays, said Nishad. A brilliant thought occurred to me just then. That man must be Mr. Nath's accomplice in crime, I said. Maybe he keeps all the loot and he comes now and then to give part of it to his partner, Mr. Nath, for expenses. That's it. I am sure I am right. Occurred means came. Occurred means came. And accomplice means partner in crime. Accomplice in crime means partner in crime who helps while criming or while robbing. Okay. So here in this slide, after ending her list and he is in front of his brother, she asked that whether I have forgotten anything, Nishad. Then it is obvious Nishad wasn't interested in her list outed things, list outed information, but he said that he was poor man, lonely, who doesn't have any friends. Then Maya shouted at him, as how can a criminal or a thief have friends? So Nishad said, no, he has friends who visit Sunday. So suddenly a thought arise in her mind that he must be his partner in crime who comes every Sunday to pay or to give money to him. So now Nishad gets angry. After listening this, Nishad gets angry. Let's see what happened next. If you insist on calling him a criminal, I don't think I want to discuss anything with you, Maya, said Nishad angrily. He can't be such a bad man if he gives Ramesh such generous tip. Ramesh probably knows something about his past, so Mr. Nath must be bribing him to keep quiet, I said. Nishad glared at me with his arms tightly crossed across his chest. I was beginning to get fed up with him. How can we make any progress with our investigation if you take that attitude? 7. I asked. I will cooperate only if you give up this idea about him being an escaped crook, said 7. You really make me angry. I almost hit him. I make you angry? You stupid? Oh, I shouted. You make me mad. What is the point of all these inquiries if he is not a crook? If you think he is a nobody, what's the idea of bothering about him? Please tell me. So here in this slide, the meaning of the word insist mean force. And one more word, cooperative. Cooperate means united. Cooperate means united or with me. And next one is glared. Glared means glance. Glared means glance. And bribing means pay off. Pay off. Okay. So here now Nishad gets angry because again and again Maya is calling Mr. Nath as crook. So he also said that if he is a crook man, then why he is so generous, so polite with Ramesh who brings every day food for him. Then Maya replies he might know his secret, so he is doing that. Then now Nishad was too upset and angry on his sister. So he said, I am not going to be with you in this investigation if you think he is a criminal. Then Maya, in great anger itself, tries to convince him to cooperate, to be with her in this task. She was also shouting at him for behaving in this manner. Then she said, if you think he is good man, what is the point or a use of investigating about him? Then why we are bothering about Mr. Nath? Please tell me. Now, Nishad looked thoughtful. I would like to find out why he is so thin and why he is so lonely. And I want to know why he doesn't have any friends and lives alone. Try to understand. 7. I told him if he's lived in Shankar house for a year and hasn't made a single friend, there's something wrong. There is something wrong. He is obviously scared that someone will recognize him and give him up to the cops. Then after that, then she said, if you think he is too good, he is good man, then why we are investigating about him and bothering about him? Please tell me. Then after that, after a thought, he replies, I just wanted to know why he is so lonely and lives alone and doesn't have any friends, and also especially why he is so thin. That's it. That is my motto of investigating about Mr. Nath. Then she tries to understand and realize Nishad that if he doesn't making any friend, but he was living here from last year and not making any friend, then there must be hidden facts which he doesn't want to share with anybody and which he doesn't want to come up in front of others. If he does it, then he has fear of getting caught by the cops. Then after that, maybe no one tried to make friends with him, Nishad protested. Why should anyone bother? You have seen what a nasty bear he is, I said. I don't care, said Nishad stubbornly. I like him and I am going to try and be his friend. Friends with a crook? Ha, you are crazy. 7, I said, the cops will take you to jail with him. Do you want that to happen? You idiot! Nishad merely glared at me and quietly walked out of the room. My theories seemed to have made no impression on him at all. So here in this slide there are a few difficult words, just underline them. Firstly, stubborn. Stubbornly means headstrong. Stubbornly means headstrong. And merely means only. Merely means only. Okay. So here after listening that he doesn't have any friend, Nishad replied, Nishad said, I will try to be friend of him. Then Maya was shocked after listening that he is going to be friend with Mr. Nath. She started to laugh and warned him that if you would be his friend, then cop will arrest you. Then do you want to be happen that with you? Then in anger itself, he went out of the room, and she realized that the theory of Maya doesn't work on him. So children, this is the explanation of second part. I hope you understand this part. Children, thank you for watching this video.